Hi, I'm Claire and this is my husband Nick. We met in an online chat room in 2001 and ended up getting married in 2006. We're a fairly normal, hard-working couple. We love travelling and enjoying a drink or two. In early 2020, we decided we wanted a whole new life-changing challenge. So we said goodbye to our jobs. We sold our Wiltshire farmhouse. We packed up our things and made the move to France. In early 2001, I went back to the UK to finalise our house sale and pick up my Aga. I was on Facebook on an Escape to the Chateau fan club page when I saw this advert. I messaged Nick the advert. Curiosity got the better of him and he went and arranged a viewing. With the instructions from me, I trust your judgment. If you think I'll like it, put in an offer. The offer was accepted and we finally got the keys on the 10th of June 2021. Join us and our dogs, Merlot and Flora, as we renovate our Maison de Maitre. Good morning, Merlot. Have a nice night's sleep. You happy there? Oh, tired. It's a really cold, frosty morning, and poor Foxy Woxy's been left outside overnight, Merlot. We're going out to a bricko shop to go and get some bricks for Mike to brick up the laundry door tomorrow. It's really, really cold, and I'm just about to open the gates. I don't really want to put my hands on them because it's really freezing cold. It's been quite misty. We'll have the fire on for the doggies. I think Mr. B's just got me a set of gloves so I can help out with loading these blocks onto the van. And hopefully the weather will improve as the day goes on. It's pretty misty and pretty horrible out there today, but the sun's trying to come through. It's not very nice driving, is it?
No, it's -2, so having the window open is really great.
Club Tropicana drinks are free, fun and sunshine, there's enough for everyone. It's lovely with the window open. We've just stopped at our local boulangerie and I've picked up some bread for lunch, and I've also picked up a couple of very lovely looking pain au chocolat. Is it the other window?
Hey?
Is it the other window? Because the other window's bigger. I've never noticed that. It's like a fraction bigger.
Yeah, that's a bit thicker than that.
That's what they all say. I've finally finished my first pair of shutters, and as you can see, they are a lovely colour of anthracite grey. Now if you come over here, you will notice this is the thing that I was having the most trouble with, was this mechanism where it obviously turns. It's actually hard to make sure that you paint the whole thing. So, one down and only however many more to go.
I lose count, I'm out of fingers.
I don't want to count. Who is it, everyone? It's Nana! Nana with her knackered back! Nana!
So as part of our works here, we're taking out this door that, well, it's seen better days for a start, and it's totally impractical. We don't want it there, so we're going to take that out and brick it up. Just working out how to get it off of its hinges. Well, that door really didn't want to come out. Managed to get the pin out of the top hinge, that little beast, but the bottom hinge, that pin did not want to move, so we had to use the breaker to break the wall all around where the hinges were buried into the wall. And so we have the opportunity to reuse this door in the future. We're going to get the top pair of hinges out again with the breaker. So we have a cement mixer, we have sand, we have cement, and we have water. And my expert builder on hand, who started up the mixer. It might come out a bit grey because there's slate dust in there. How much are you making? Or are you just washing it?
No.
How much are you making? Alright. I thought you put the sand and cement in first. No.
Come if you want.
Alright.
You want me to take it out?
No. Oh. See, if I'd done that, I'd have put too much water in there. So what mix are we doing?
You should buy a shoe. Have you ever seen anything like that?
Yes. It's my little pixie shovel. Do you want the bigger shovel? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's that? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of them. One of them. 2 of them. 3 of them. 4 of them. 5 of them. And just so you know, as we are very ecologically minded, the water for today's project is coming from our water butt over there. So this is all recycled materials as much as possible. Lovely. Well, I don't know how much time we're going to have before they're going to call us for lunch. I don't know, so don't want to make too much. What's the problem? Quite a strong mix you've made there, isn't it?
No. 3 to 1.
3 to 1.
Yeah.
Well, you made it about 2 to 1.
I know.
So you want more sand?
No, there was 12 sand.
12 sand and 5 of them.
Yeah, well, I was putting one of them in for
One for luck.
you were paying for it.
Oh, thanks.
It's coming out.
It is coming. It is coming out. It's like we've had a cow pat appear all of a sudden.
How's all of it come out? It does.
A lot of it has. Well, I don't know how much more. I can't see. I'm not going to stick my head. I'm standing close enough, thank you. All in the trowel action.
Eh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the whiskey.
So we'll just step outside and see how it looks from out here. It's very common in France for.
What do you think?
I think that's spot on. Yeah, that's perfect. Very common, as I was saying, very common in France for doorways to be blocked up and windows to be blocked up. See our neighbours here. You can see at one point there was a window there, and at one point a gateway into this building. Possibly the building was different because it had looked like another window up there. So at some point those were all bricked up as the entrances were no longer needed. So this, we're just doing the same. We're gonna just block this doorway up and then render, so you'll still see the outline of where the door was, but that will be all. Now for this one we're going to need to cut the block ever so slightly because the block's a little bit too long, so next job will be to get the big disc cutter out and cut through the block. Never been so happy.
No.
Ah, well, he seems to have just ignored the block that I bought in for him, but that's okay. It doesn't matter that I bought him a block already. precision building. Any time now he's going to get the spirit level. Look at that.
I'm going to get.
The spirit level.
Oh. Spot on.
Spot on.
Yeah.
A little tap for luck.
Oh, I thought that would have been. Yeah, that's better. If you hurry up and cut this block, we can put this other one.
Do you want to have a look beside you?
Oh.
Goodness me. Beautiful. Well, that is how Mr. Dawson does it. Do not wish to see any comments from any brickies on how they would do it. This is how Mr. Dawson is doing it. He's given me a 10-year workmanship guarantee. To be fair, the house that they live in, he built about 15 years ago or so.
You can come and see
And it hasn't fallen down yet, has it?
No, you can come and see it one day if you bring a bottle of whiskey with
Oh,
you.
well, thanks. If I ever get a day off here. Now, they live about an hour south of us, near a town called Jonzac. And many years ago, well, not that many, he bought a bit of building land and built their own bungalow. So he is reasonably experienced in these matters. Although he's a bit out of practice, perhaps.
Eh?
Eh? Have we got more muck in there, or is that it?
No, we need some more.
Alright, well, I better put this down and get on with some work. And we just put in this metal bar just to tie it into the wall at this point. Give it a bit more stability. It's not a structural wall as such, but you don't want any movement in there, so every couple of courses we're doing that just to keep everything tied together nicely. Claire and her mum are off shopping, leaving us to finish the work here. Don't look too closely at it, all those lines are level, it's just a trick of the camera that's making it appear otherwise. We're going to effectively point from the inside to shove muck in everywhere we can, and then it will be able to be left to go off, and within a couple of days we'll be rock solid to hopefully never be opened again. Once we render it, it'll look like, well, we're not going to have the visible bricks like next doors. It's going to be, I mean, this whole wall needs rendering, as you can see. A lot of it's falling apart, but we'll get onto that. And by the time we've finished, it will look proper. Alright, out the way. Well, there we are. It's all sealed from the outside. Come back another day, and when we need to patch up the wall here first before that completely falls down. And then once we've done that, we can get it all re-rendered. That's another thing I've never done that going to have fun learning how to do. Certainly just that building needs doing, and the outside wall of the barn here needs redoing. And here he is, just using up the last of the muck from the mixer to fill in.
Darbo, not muck.
It's muck.
It's Darbo.
That's some ancient Yorkshire expression that not even I understand. Are you having fun?
I could say something, but I won't. Oh, it's that thing. Oh, I wonder whether there's any chateaux on the French Polynesian islands. Wouldn't it be a good idea to get one there? Be a damn sight warmer, wouldn't it?
It might be. If they're not all underwater by now with global warming.
What is next on the agenda?
Well, we have the hole up there that we could fill in. That's what I bought those other blocks for.
Oh.
So we could have a go at cutting that square and then
I think that's a brilliant idea. Yeah.
getting those blocks in, if you like.
Yeah. Just push a bit there, just to strengthen.
And yeah, where those hinges came out of the wall, might be nice to put a bit of the the Darvo in there.
Huh?
Where the hinges came out.
Well, wouldn't bother.
You wouldn't bother, okay. Not your house.
No. Not at the corner where.
Pardon? Speaking French again without knowing it. Well, so we've done the doorway, and also we had a hole for some reason up there that we've also now just blocked up with odds and sods. So a good day's work, Mr. Dawson.
Oh, we finished?
Well, we've got to tidy up, and that's going to take a while.
Oh. Well, that's good. You got the brandy.
Let's get tidied up.
I don't know whether we ever actually showed the village Christmas tree all lit up in the end, but here it is, the village Christmas tree and the village Christmas lights. I did not decorate that when I was drunk. I think someone else did. It's the 4th of January. I think it's the 4th of January, or it's the 5th, I can't remember. It's time to take down the Christmas tree and the Christmas decorations and go back to normal. Yay! So today we've come out for an airing and we've decided to come to La Rochelle.
Where we park our boats.
We have a boat. You haven't told me.
And you park them.
Yeah. There we go. It's very, very nice. It's a bit windy and grey, but it's very boaty, isn't it? So this is the menu for where we are today.
You've got Star Wars.
You've got cars. So we've now kind of given up walking around La Rochelle for the day because it's horrible in Minton, and we are now going shopping, aren't we, dear?
Yeah.
You love shopping, don't you?
Yeah.
So our first stop on the shopping trip is a shop called Troc. Can you explain what Troc is, dear?
It's a second-hand shop, primarily furniture, but they do have electrical goods and other tat. It's like a posher version of M-House and actually cheaper. There you go.
So we didn't buy anything big in Troc, did we?
No.
I just bought this massive pan for €10 to go on the wall, or €9.90, with my collection of knackered copper pans. So thanks for watching. This week we're doing another soft drink review, and we have
Something that sounds and I think will taste disgusting.
Syrup de Violette.
Violet flavour syrup.
It's purple. So,
Not sure how you should drink this. We're going to have it as you would a glass of squash.
oh, it makes a good noise when you open it though, doesn't
You're
it?
probably meant to add it as a colouring for a cocktail or something, aren't you?
It kind of smells like something that you would have when you were a child in Britain and you had tonsillitis. Oh, it's really goopy.
Oh, my life.
Oh, hang on, I've got to add water.
All right. Okay.
Well, do you want me to add water?
Yes. A lot.
We're not going to sleep
Are you
tonight.
sure this isn't like mouthwash that you get when you finish at the dentist?
It was in the soft drink section. They don't put mouthwash there unless it's a French thing.
When can we go back to wine of the week?
I don't know. You pick. So, cheers.
Salut. Cheers.
Santé.
Santé. It's okay.
It tastes like.
I think you diluted it enough.
It tastes like watery Parma violets.
It's like a boring WKD blue.
Oh god, oh yeah. Oh, WKD.
No.
Oh, that would be such a great flavour.
Right. Let's wrap this up so I can chuck this away.
Well, thank you very much for watching.
Thanks for watching, and thank you for all the comments and people who've been watching our YouTube videos so far. We do read them and we do pay attention to them.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you've enjoyed watching. Give us a like.
There's a bell by the subscribe button, and if you want a notification of things, then click the bell as well. Otherwise,
you can find us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter,
or our website, which is
www.theexpatbutchers.com.
so until next week, cheers.
Cheers.